What was it like, that sudden promotion to being a race driver?
Everything happened really fast, but I had a good amount of time to prepare, which was good because when Gunther called me up, it was on Monday. I was in my hotel. He told me to come to the track. I wasn't sure, what was going to happen, if I was going to get promoted, if I was going to get fired, because he messaged me and just he said, "Hey, Pietro, I need you to come to the track." It was Stuart, and then Pete, who's the team manager, came after. But Gunther was sitting down there at the table with some papers, and he looked at me and said, "Pietro, are you ready?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm ready, of course." And he says, "No, you have to say you're born ready." So I said, "Yeah, for sure, I'm born ready." And he said, "Good." And he takes out a pen and he's like, "All right, sign the contract because you're racing this weekend." For sure, I was very anxious. I think what got me more nervous was the fact that I hadn't driven the Formula One car for a year, because I was supposed to be racing in Super Formula in Japan. But then when the whole pandemic thing started, and once I got the first practice done, I was I think maybe 9 or 8 tenths behind Kevin on my first session. And it had been a long time without driving. So I was like, all right, I got this. I'm happy with the role I have with Haas, but I want to be racing in a racing series full time. It's just, either it'll be an IndyCar, possibly Japan or some other series as well.
Your name is one of the most famous names in motorsport. I imagine it's more of a benefit than a hindrance, is it?
I have a family that understands a lot about racing. Obviously my grandfather, my cousin, or my mom's cousin, I consider him an uncle, Christian, and my uncle Max Pappas as well. Him and my mom they've been supportive from day one. I started karting when I was 4. My brother as well started when he was 4. And, it's been a crazy ride. A lot of people think with the Fittipaldi name, it's probably really easy to get the funding and the sponsorship and stuff, but it's not. And there's people in much better position. And for us, it was crazy to be able to get from karting in Miami to racing NASCAR here in North Carolina, to then going to Europe and then making it to Formula One, racing in IndyCar, my brother in Formula 2. It's been a crazy ride.
I'm talking to you from Hong Kong in Asia. This will be broadcast in Asia. For the viewers here, how important is motorsport in Brazil?
We've had 3 champions. It was my grandfather, Nelson Piquet, and then obviously Ayrton Senna. And, Brazil is still the biggest TV audience in Formula One. It's huge, and the people have a lot of passion about it. For sure, there's always a question. I did the 2 races last year, but when is the next Brazilian F1 driver going to be on the grid full time? And there's a lot of great drivers. My brother now in Formula 2 as well is just, I think, missing a little bit of that support to be able to get from one level to the next in terms of backing and sponsorship, to be able to invest in a driver and take them all the way. I think that's the little piece that's missing for a lot of the Brazilian drivers. I'm sure if there's some more support, there would be a lot more, Brazilians making it to Formula One.